Good morning for Monday. Hi, Diana. How are you? Monday, right? Oh, Monday. It's just the beginning of the week, right? Oh boy. Well, we're gonna make it through. Pretty soon Wednesday will be here, and that'll give us hope for Friday. All right, so I'm going to do elements today. Air, fire, water, and earth. I'm not going to do each sign, but it's okay. Buttons. Let me let you out. Hold on, you guys. Was you trapped in a bedroom? Come on. Come on out. You're not punished. What was you doing in there? What was you doing in there? What was you doing in the bedroom? What was you doing in there? Come on. Come on. Wanna come up here? Come up. Hi, Beeps. I'm good, I'm good. Just got done walking buttons. Well, I did a lot of videos yesterday. Cranky, I was on here. I did about 2 or 3 videos yesterday, so I was busy. But later on in the evening, thank you. Later on in the evening, I got to relax a little bit, and then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. So I don't know why. Hi, Leslie. I don't know why I woke up 4 a.m., but I did. And then I went back to sleep about 7 till 9. Hey, Tracy Trace. My hair looks nice. Oh, thank you. I washed it yesterday, and I didn't do much to it today yet, but get ready for work. I didn't even put any makeup on yet. All right, you guys. So, starting off with the elements, the sign of air. Please hit the like button if you've come into the room. We got 18 in, 13 hit. So, please hit the like button if you've come into the room. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle. Oh, you feel awful after getting the shingles vaccine? Oh, boy. Did they recommend you getting that? Did they recommend you getting that? I'm not sure if I had the flu shot or not. I don't even know. I had so many damn vaccines that I'm confused on what I had and what I didn't have. I don't even think I want the flu shot. I'm afraid to get it. But my doctor made me get that pneumonia shot that you only get once in a lifetime, so that's what they said, I think, one other time when I got it, and I still had to get one. Oh, after 50 you get the shingles? Oh, boy. All right, please hit the like button if you just came into the room, you guys. We're up to 24. Up to 24. You had shingles before, it's worth the vaccine. You have a mark still on your back? Oh, boy. Was it like chickenpox? Getting the shingles? Is it like monkeypox? Getting the shingles? Is it blisters or sores or bumps or pimples? Do you know what it is? Oh, boy. Well, I guess that means the vaccine's working if you feel something. Just give it another minute for everybody to get in. Oh, boy. Oh, she caught chicken pox from your shingles. Yeah, that's what they said. I know I had chicken pox when I was a kid. Did you have chicken pox when you were a kid? Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you. All right. All right, please hit the like button, you guys. Come on, you're not hitting the like button. Please hit the like button. Whoever didn't. It's really important. Hit the like button. Wow, okay. Libra Sun and Rising. So that didn't protect you now from getting shingles if you had the chickenpox really bad? I would think it gave you some kind of defense. All right, let's get started. I'm going to pull 3 different cards for each element. 3 cards for each element. Oh, boy. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. What did I say? Libra, Sun and Rising, Leo, Moon, and Scorpio and Venus. Excited to hear the messages. Awesome. Okay. Everybody, put your sign up. Put whatever your sign is up. Type your sign in for me. Everybody that's in the room, type your sign in for me. Just your sign.
Motion detected at the front door.
Cancer, Scorpio. So you guys know I'm Libra, right? You know I'm Libra. Everybody type your sign, what your sign is, please. So I'm going to pull these 3 cards for each element. That way, there's 3 signs within each element, right? So I'm on the element of air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These cards can, thank you, Chrissy, thank you. Thank you for that donation. These cards can intertwine between one another. So whichever one feels like it resonates to you for your sign, if you're an air sign, if you're a Gemini, if you're a Libra, if you're Aquarius, whichever one of these 3 cards resonates for you, let me know if it's 1, 2, or 3, okay? Starting off with the first card, again for air signs, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anxiety is feeling like, it's a 9 of Swords. It's feeling like anxiety is pulling you over. Again, a lot of you didn't put your sign in. There's 36 of you. Please put what sign you are in, please. Lindsay's a Virgo. Got BB, Tracy, Cranky. We got Lindsay's. Tamisha, thank you. Thank you, Tamisha Carter. Okay, so if you're not a member, just subscribe to my channel and you'll be able to put your comment in. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you won't be able to comment on my page or on this video. But welcome, Tamisha. Welcome. We love having you. Don't forget there's Zoom Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Be there. The link will be in the community section. Hey, Susan. So, Sue, just type your sign that you are, please. All right, Tamisha. And Tamisha, what sign are you? What sign are you, Tamisha? Susan's Pisces. Great. All right. Tamisha's Capricorn. Awesome. All right. So again, I've laid down 3 cards for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me know if number 1, number 2, or number 3 resonates with you if you are an air sign, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. You want to pay attention to it all. So the first card, number 1, is about anxiety. It's about your fears. It's about having terror, like feeling like everything's against you, or fear of being alone. You have some type of insecurity where it's maybe fear of being in a relationship or not being in a relationship. It also could be fear of being home alone, living alone, spending a lot of time by yourself, not interacting with family. There's a breaking point, it feels like you feel like there's going to be a straw that's going to break the camel's back here. It's like you can't take much more. You're under mental anguish. You're feeling either guilt or regret, one or the other. You also may have some remorse. For some of you, you're definitely focusing on past situations. Okay, Diana, thank you. You're focusing on past situations. There also may be a particular subject that is very sensitive for you, something that's very difficult for you to talk about, something that may have happened in childhood, or something that may have happened in a situation, even a situationship, like a relationship. For some of you, with this anxiety, air signs, you got to understand that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Recovery is on its way. Listen, you've been through this before where things got better and then things were worse and then things got better. So you know that the situation right now that you're going through is temporary, okay? Letting go of the negativity and letting go of the stress is your first move or action needed to be taken in order to get you to a better place, in order for things to kind of settle over. The second card, number 2, so if one resonated, you're going to let me know. Number 2 is about burden. So when we have this card, this burden card, this is definitely feeling overwhelmed. It's the 10 of Wands, right? So it's about overloaded. Your mind's overloaded, you're overthinking, you're overstressing, you may even be sabotaging a certain situation or relationship. It may feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. You might feel very restricted, limited on what you can do or what you can afford to do. There's some type of obligation that's holding you down. It's like you're waiting for something to get over with, whether that's maybe you're making car payments, maybe you're trying to finish off your mortgage. Buttons, what are you doing? Maybe you're taking on too much responsibility from other people. It's like you can't say no to people, so you end up overwhelming yourself. Hey, L. Taylor. So you're overwhelming yourself, and by not saying no, you're trying to please, like you're a people pleaser. Air signs are very much a people pleaser, always trying to please everybody else and do for everybody else. But at the end of the day, they're not appreciating you. They're not seeing the sacrifices that you're making. They're not realizing that you gave up so much to help them do something, or you put off your own needs. Okay, so I'm on air signs right now, L. Taylor. I'm doing air signs, and I'm giving 3 cards for each element. You'll let me know if 1, 2, or 3 resonates. Number 1 card for air signs was about anxiety. Number 2 card is about burdens, feeling overwhelmed, feeling restricted, okay, feeling limited, all right? Number 3 card is the Chariot. So with the Chariot, we know that talks about overcoming obstacles, okay? So this is what you can look forward to if you've been dealing with number 1 and number 2. Now you can look forward to, or maybe for some of you, it just started where you're overcoming these obstacles, where success, your ambition, your drive is coming back. For some of you, you're getting back your willpower, you're getting back your determination. For some of you, you're just getting back on track to a routine or schedule that you hadn't been following before. For some of you, this is happening because of self-discipline, or you're able to keep somebody at bay, somebody who you want to be close to, but somebody that you know is not healthy for you. You know that it weighs you down. You know that it makes you depressed. You know that something makes you sad, or someone. So this is saying that your self-discipline, your hard work, staying focused on your goal. Your goal is to stay happy. Your goal is to meet the requirements that are needed to bring you what you want, to bring the joy back into your life. For some of you, it's finally a time where you can stop worrying. Sorry, that's my lovely neighbor. Where you can stop worrying about what somebody else is doing, because you're not with that person right now, so you really don't have to allow them to take up all of your day. You don't have to do that. So for a lot of you, for number 3, you are in a moment now where victory is coming through. You're starting to see a light. You're starting to see things getting better or improving. All right? So, were you number 1 for air signs? Were you dealing with anxiety? Were you number 2, feeling overwhelmed and burdened? Were you number 3, where you're finally starting to see the light? You're starting to get things happening better in a better way for you. Things are starting to improve. Or maybe you went through 1, 2, and now you're at 3. What's the answer? Air signs, comment. Okay, thank you, Diana. 1 and 2. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, perfect. Okay, now, if you are not an air sign, but that card resonated with you, or one of those cards resonated with you, because you're here, your energy is being pulled. So you're seeing pretty much this whole thing could be a complete reading for you. It doesn't have to be your specific sign. Sometimes Spirit has you here, not by accident or coincidence, but on purpose, because you can definitely relate to a situation. So if that is you going through number 1 and number 2, know that number 3 is talking about the victory, the fears, the part of being overwhelmed is on its way out. It's on its way out. All right. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Card number 1 is about truth. Card number 1 is about truth, and it's the King of Swords. King of Swords always talks about structure, routine, intelligence, rational logic, or being logical. It talks about taking your power back. It talks about authority, or somebody trying to have authority over you. It talks about strength. It talks about using your manners, not coming down to somebody else's level, maintaining your energy, staying in your vortex. For some of you, it's discerning. For some of you, you're feeling detached right now. For some of you, your head is over your heart, which means you're overthinking things. It means that you're coming to decisions that your heart's not agreeing with. You could also be dealing with an unemotional, analytical person, or a man or a woman. It doesn't matter which way that goes. But for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's not showing their sensitivity, who's not expressing their emotions to you, somebody who's keeping kind of quiet where you can't figure out if this is working or if it's not, or if they're into you, if they're not. You also may be dealing with somebody in your life who's giving you really great advice. There could be somebody who's feeling as if, or you could be feeling as if somebody's inspiring you with their words or giving you encouragement, or somebody's patting you on the back, telling you what a good job you've done. Hey, mermaid. So it definitely could be that, number 1. So number 2 is apathy. So regrets, refusing offers, and it is, in fact, the 4 of Cups. So it is regrets, refusing offers, missed opportunities, stagnation. For some of you, you're not wanting to accept a cup again. You don't know whether that cup's full or empty. It's like you're tired of somebody teasing you or just throwing you a few breadcrumbs to keep you hanging on, just giving you enough like gaslighting you, giving you enough to make you want to stay, but not doing what they should to make it maintain. It's like they're using you, so be careful with that. For some of you, you're frustrated. You have a lot of weariness. You're trying to meditate. For some of you, you're fantasizing about this relationship on what it could be. Your delusional thinking is allowing you to sabotage something that's not showing itself. This is going to come to a point where you're going to be able to let go. When I look at this in reverse, you're going to be able to let go of some regrets. You're going to stop trying to make something work that's not going to work because the other person isn't putting the effort into. For a lot of you, fire signs, For number 2, again, apathy. Again, regrets. Wishing you would have done something differently. Wishing you would have handled somebody in a different way. Maybe wishing you never met somebody or never got involved with somebody. Number 3 talks about dreams. There are a lot of options that are coming up in front of you. There's choices. There's going to be multiple possibilities of people, of dating, of work, employment, opportunities to make money. There's going to be offers. You're going to be able to pick and choose, not be just handed something and say, here, deal with it. You're going to be able to pick and choose your battles, so to speak. Pick and choose the relationships that you want and walk away from the ones that you don't. Your imagination sometimes might feel like hallucinations when you're thinking about that one partner who you know hasn't showed you what they need to show you or hasn't put in the effort that they needed to put in. You know, it's almost like they didn't care whether you made it or you didn't. They didn't care whether you stayed together or you broke up. It's like, you know what? They'll come around when it's convenient for them, and then other times they're not there at all. When you need them, they're not there. But when it's good for them, they come around. That's number 3. So did 1, 2, or 3 make sense for you if you're a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sag? Or did they all make sense? So number 1 was truth, where you're seeking the truth, where you're going to cut something out. You're definitely going to cut something out. Was it number 2 with regrets and the apathy? Was it regrets? Or was it number 3 with your dreams? Anybody? All of them? Okay. All right, you guys. Water signs. Here we go. That is BB, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Motion detected at the front door.
Water signs. Discontentment, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns, detachment. So there's a lot going on here for Cancer, again, Pisces, Scorpio. For all 3 of you, card number 1, whatever one resonates for you, for your sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Right now, you're going through discontentment. Right now, you're not satisfied with the situation the way it is. Right now, you have so many answers or questions that aren't answered. Right now, you're definitely feeling kind of stagnant, feeling like, okay, back to the same old, same old. How am I going to move past this? How am I going to move forward? Why am I allowing these negative patterns that I had in the past keep pushing me or keep pulling me? I keep being drawn toward a negative person or toward negative things. I have to learn to put up a block to avoid negative people, the drama, the hearsay, the talk, the chatter. It's kind of like before Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you might have gotten into listening to the gossip and hearing the rumors. But at some point, you need to make it clear to either yourself or to your friends or to your partner or to your family or whoever is bringing this negativity into your home. You need to kind of use your intuitiveness. You need to say, you're bringing negativity into my house, which is going to create a lot of negativity for everyone that's in here. That's not a good thing. You need to tell somebody to pick and choose their battles. You need to tell somebody to stay in their own lane. If it's not affecting them and it's not their business, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But there's somebody that you're dealing with also with number 1 that's feeling like the hangman, because that's exactly what this card is, the hangman. Somebody who's hanging around and they're just waiting for the right time to approach you again. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if that's you waiting or you're anticipating somebody to show up, you can count on that happening. It may take a little bit, but you can count on that happening because somebody's going to get desperate in a matter and they feel that you will give them sympathy and almost enable them once again. So be careful. Card number 2 is the Temperance card. So when we talk about Temperance card, you want to give what you have to other people, but you're always oversharing and overgiving because the other person isn't giving back to you. You're looking for a balance. You're looking for peace. You're trying to have patience in a certain situation. You want to do things in moderation. It's true. Right now, it's almost like you're wanting that harmonious relationship. You're wanting to find that soulmate. So this is, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're wanting to find that soulmate. You're just wanting a relationship that can just run smoothly, that you don't have to worry about it or try to organize it or try to think if they're telling you the truth or wondering if they're being faithful or loyal. For some of you, you're just looking for the serenity of it. You're just looking for the companionship. You're looking for the attention. Yes, you're looking for the sexual pleasures as well, but at the same time, if it's not going to bring you peace and comfort and help you to relax, then you're not going to have it. The last card is, you know what? Yeah, it's the Devil card. For some of you, you might be dealing with number 3. You might be dealing with addiction or somebody in addiction. You might be depressed. You might be feeling a lot of stress where this person is concerned. For some of you, your mental health has been damaged or bruised. I want to say at least bruised by this, because bruises can go away. Damage can either be repaired or it has to be totaled. So I want to say bruised. Somebody's ego got hurt. Somebody's still having secrets around you. They're still keeping secrets from you. There's definitely somebody who's been cheating, somebody who is obsessed, somebody who's doing what they want on their time and pretending to you when they're on your time that nothing of the sort happened. Somebody's playing both sides of the fence is what I'm talking about. Somebody may be feeling powerless in this situation. It could be you or them. For some of you, there's a lot of hopelessness because this person has let you down so many times that you actually can't find it within yourself to believe in them one more time. It's like, I'm so exhausted with this. I've done this for so long. I've tried so hard. It's something that's very, very stressful. Thank you, BB. There is definitely abuse or violence here. Now, this abuse can be physical, mental, emotional. This abuse, this violence can definitely be physical, or it can be them acting out in a way of violence. For some of you, you may have put up with an assault, or you may have been assaulted. Now, just to be assaulted doesn't have to mean physical. It can be an emotional assault as well. Somebody may have replaced you or put you in a place with someone else. Somebody may have used you as a third wheel. Somebody may be involved you in a third-party situation without your knowledge. Somebody may have taken advantage of the good heart and good things that you've done for them. So with this Devil card, it shows that, the devil preys on people that are doing good at the time. So at the time you were with this person, or you got back with this person, this is when you were definitely got your head above water. This is when you were doing much better. This is when things were starting to happen. This is when there was 2 or 3 different miraculous things that were in your favor that worked out for you. And then this person came back in. And when this person came back in, they depleted you of all that beautiful energy. They made you almost forget about how grateful you were, say 3, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. They took away that beauty. So for a lot of you, you're dealing with number 1, the Hermit. The Hangman. Number 2, the Temperance. Or number 3, the Devil. So water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Which one are you dealing with? Last sign up is Capricorn. Mental and emotional, yeah, exactly. Yeah, number 2, right? Number 1. 1 and 3 resonates perfectly. Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's it. Diana, number 2. Thank you for hitting the like button that you've come into the room. I appreciate you so much. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Card number 1 for my Earth signs. Budgeting. Being careful of your money. Thank you, BB. Being careful of your money, being able to budget things, be able to say no, be able to say, you know what, maybe later, or I'm going to put that off for now, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. You have everything that you need. You may not have everything that you want, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but you have everything that you need. For some of you, you need to clean out. For some of you, you've got some hoarding issues. I'm sorry, you do. I've had them myself. You got some hoarding issues. You need to work on cleaning out, lightening the load. If you have so much around your house or so much clutter around, it gets overwhelming. It gets so overwhelming where you can't think straight. It's so much easier when you organize your things for work for the next day the night before. So much easier when you prepare your lunch the night before. Everything is so much easier on you. You're setting yourself up to have a very smooth morning and day by preparing things that need to be prepared. For some of you, you're looking for that financial security, or you're wondering about your retirement. You're wondering, do you have enough in your retirement to take care of you when you're ready to retire? If you don't, you might be wanting to talk to Susie Orman or Susie Orman and look her up online. Find out the best ways to make sure that you're going to be okay during your retirement, especially when you have somebody else not there to take care of you, okay? You don't have somebody else to take care of you. Again, number one is talking about with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, budgeting your money, holding on to your money, not spending it, not giving it out so freely. Even when you're making donations, donate, but have that receipt so you can claim that. Number two is talking about pain, heartbreak, disappointment, third party. It talks about somebody letting you down over and over again. It talks about loneliness. It talks about not being in a relationship for quite a long time, feeling like, you'd really love a companion at the very least, a best friend at the very least. And yes, a lover eventually. This is talking about, okay, you're happy in your own surroundings and you're happy in your environment. You're succeeding. You're growing. You're sharing love out every day, but you're not getting it back in order to to fill that tank back up so that you can give it out again the next day. A lot of you are feeling kind of confused about a situation on how to handle something, or you're desperately overthinking about a loss or somebody who's walked away. There's a distraction that happens to you sometimes, and you keep looking around wondering, is this all there is? Is this all that there's going to be? For some of you that are like me and 50 and older, if you're watching this video and you happen to be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or you just happen to be on this video, then this card may resonate for you, talking about the pain that you've endured. Listen, once we're at 50 years old, we've been through a lot in our life. We feel different pains. We've lost loved ones and family members. We've lost good friends. We've lost good neighbors. We've lost partners. Some of us lost our spouses. But a lot of us tend to alienate. We tend to become the hermit. We tend to isolate. A lot of us here and there will definitely join in on a good time or something social. But once we do that, we're like, okay, we're done for a couple months now. Now we'll just be by ourselves. For some of you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos, something about your health that you're ignoring. And for some of you, you're so close to the health field, but yet you're ignoring something that you see as a warning sign. So please pay attention to whatever's going on with your health. Or know that your normal routines or checkups are in the beginning of getting ready for the beginning of a new year. So if you haven't gotten anything taken care of in 22, you need to. You need to, so that you can go into 23 healthy and strong. For some of you, it's about starting a new exercise regimen. Getting up off your butt. Yes, you go to work. Yes, you work your butt off. But it's still something else that you need to do at home, especially in the mornings when you first wake up. Your third card talks about the Judgment card. Judgment, self-evaluation, looking in the mirror, understanding your reflection, understanding why your face has that expression on it. What is that about? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I doubting myself? Why is my self-esteem low? Why am I not feeling as happy and excited to start this day with momentum that I should have? Why am I not like psyched up for something? For some of you, it might feel like homesickness. Maybe you moved away from your family. Maybe you're traveling or in another country, or you're far away from, again, friends or family. For some of you, don't make snap judgments. For some of you, you're really quick to judge somebody else, either on their appearance or on their shoes or on their look or on their makeup or on their hair or whatever. Be careful, because sometimes the person that you're looking at doesn't have what it takes, whether mentally or emotionally, to even, oh cool, mermaid, to even, they don't have the ability to do things the way you could. Maybe instead of picking at them, you can help them, give them some ideas. For some of you, apportioning blame and forgiveness may be something that goes on here. For some of you, it is time to forgive. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it is time to forgive. For some of you, just because you forgive them, don't mean you have to go talk to them, doesn't mean you have to make up with them, doesn't mean you have to go back with them. But you have to forgive them and understand that God has that. God saw all the negative things that were done to you and all the negative things that they did. And at the end of the day, God is going to end up giving you blessings for what you've been through. It may take a little bit of time, but it will happen. Things are always happening for a reason. People are taken out of your life or away from you for a reason, so that something else better can come in. All right, now I'm going to do one card for the room. Okay, thank you. So one card comes up for the room. Okay, that's funny. All right, you guys, the death card comes up for the room, and it talks about spiritual transformation. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about letting go. You keep saying you want to move forward and you want to be happy, but you got to let go of the other. You can't bring the past with you. You've got to leave that past where it is. Thank you, Susan. You can't bring the past and try to have something new. If you're going to get new shoes, you got to get rid of the old ones and go buy some new ones. Especially if the old ones were beat up and ripped and all that. Even though they might be really comfortable and they might be your favorite shoes, you got to change it out. For some of you, there's been sudden change or a very unexpected change that's happened. For some of you, there may be an upheaval that's coming very soon. It might release something or it might end something. But don't be afraid and don't fear things. Nothing that you do or say can actually change the inevitable outcome of what God's plan is for you, no matter how hard you try. If you were supposed to say yes, but you say no, you might have missed that opportunity at that moment. But I promise you, if you're meant to be involved in that, it's going to come back around. It's going to come back around, and maybe then you'll be better prepared to accept it and say yes. So whatever's going on in your life or your situation right now, just know that things are definitely going to move forward. For some of you, when you look at the planet's charts, the sun itself, the conscious mind and ego. Mercury, communications and mentality. Venus is love and pleasure. The moon is feelings and instincts. Mars is action and energy. Jupiter is expansion and prosperity. Saturn is responsibility and discipline. Uranus is rebelliousness and revolution. Neptune is ideals and intuition. Pluto, regeneration and transformation. So right now you guys are working with a Pluto energy because of the transformation that's coming with the death card. A lot of you, for Chiron, it's pain and healing. So just know that with these planets and with the chart that I explained to you, if you want to take a screenshot of that, you can. I don't know if you can see this or not. But do your meditations. Remember, before you leave your house or you go to deal with other people or you're going to interact with other people, be sure to protect yourself. Be sure to put that white light around you. And if you're not feeling well and you're not feeling good, use Archangel Raphael. See his emerald green light surrounding and covering you from head to toe to help you to feel better and to heal. Leslie, you should do that every day. I mean, not Leslie, Lindsay, you should do that every day. All right, guys, I got to get ready for work. Sending you love and light. Talk to you soon. Yeah, protect your aura and armor. Exactly. Wear your armor. Wear your spiritual armor. Black candles, you know, some people have different intentions for it, but a black candle is usually about a spell. It's usually about a spell. If there's something carved on the candle itself, then it's definitely about a spell. But I don't promote any kind of black candles at all. Red is for love, green is for money, white is for purity. So I stick with white, try to keep everything balanced. All right, guys. It's crazy. Stay away from it. And stay away from that person, maybe. Listen to them a little more carefully. You'll kind of hear. Psalms 91. Amen. All right, guys. See you soon. Have a great day. It's Monday. Soon it'll be Wednesday, and we'll be saying, whew, Friday's almost here. Yeah, see a lot of people. Some people don't have bad intentions with it. They just like a black candle. If they're into goth and all that kind of stuff, maybe they like a black candle. But I keep that out of my house. All right. Back to work. All right, BB. See you later. Bye, Cranky. Bye, Diana. Bye, Lindsay. Bye, Mermaid. Bye, Cranky. Bye, Susan. Hope I got it. Bye, Leslie. Bye, Al Taylor. Bye, Diana. Make sure I got everybody. Bye, Linz. Bye, Skipper Joe. Good morning. Good morning. All right. See you soon.